Welcome back, students. So in this video we will discuss pressure exerted by liquids. So you know what is pressure? Force by area, that is pressure. In case of solids, depends upon two factors, that is force and area. When area decreases, pressure will increase. When area increases, pressure will decrease if you are applying the same force. Okay. Now, whether the liquids will exert pressure. Liquids also exerts pressure on the container in which it is kept. Liquids also exerts pressure on the container in which it is kept. Here, liquids will exert pressure in the base of the container and also on the sides of the container in which they are kept. Liquids will exert pressure on the base of the container and on the sides of the container in which they are kept. The pressure exerted on the sides of the container, that is known as lateral pressure. That is known as lateral pressure. Here an activity is there in your textbook, page number 138, activity 11.8. That is, you need to take it two transparent tube of length about 15 centimeter and diameter about 5 to 7.5 centimeter, and also a piece of thin sheet of good quality rubber, say rubber balloon. Stretch the rubber sheet tightly over the one end of the tube. Hold the pipe at the middle, keeping it in a vertical position. Ask one of your friends to pour some water in the pipe. Does the rubber sheet bulge out? When you pour water in that tube that is covered with a rubber balloon and you are pouring it from one side, then when you pour water in that tube, the rubber balloon will start bulging. It will bulge downwards. The rubber balloon will bulge downwards. Note also the height of the water column in the pipe. Water column means the level of water. Water column means the level of the liquid level or water level. Pour some more water. Observe again the bulge in the rubber sheet and the height of the water column in the pipe. Repeat this process for a few times. Can you see any relation between the amount of the bulge in the amount of bulge in the rubber sheet and the height of the water column in the pipe? That activity is given here. This is the activity. Here a tube is there, two transparent tube or a plastic tube you can take. It should be open at both sides or both ends. Cover the bottom or one side of this tube with a rubber balloon. Cover the one end of this tube with a rubber balloon and you just fill water in the tube pipe or tube. Okay. So you just fill water in the tube pipe. Here this is the height of the liquid level. That's the height of the liquid level. Here you can see the height of the liquid level is less and the bulge is also less. In the second diagram you can see the height of the liquid level is more and the bulge is also more. So as we increase the height or when the height of the liquid level increases, then the downward pressure also increases. The downward pressure means the pressure exerted at the base of the container also increases. As we increase the height of the liquid level, the pressure exerted by the water at the bottom of the container also increases. Okay, the pressure exerted by the water at the bottom of the container container depends upon the height of its column. Means it depends upon the height of the liquid level. If the height of the liquid level is less, then pressure exerted by the liquid on the bottom of the container or on the base of the container will be less. If the height of the liquid column is more, then the pressure exerted by the liquid on the base of the container will be more. Okay, that is the first activity. Means the liquid will exert pressure on the base of the container. The second one, that is activity 11.9. Take a plastic bottle. You can take a discarded bottle or soft drink water bottle. Fix a cylindrical glass tube a few centimeters long near its bottom as shown in the figure. You can do by slightly heating one end of the glass tube and then quickly inserting it near the bottom of the tube bottle. Make sure that the water does not leak from the joint. If there is any leakage, seal it with molten wax. Cover the mouth of the glass tube with a thin rubber sheet as you done in the previous activity. Now fill the bottle with half water. What do you observe? What does the rubber sheet fixed to the glass tube bulge in this? Why does the rubber sheet fixed to the glass tube bulge this time? Pour some more water in this bottle. As is there any change in the bulge of the rubber sheet? That activity is given. It's you can take a plastic bottle. You can make a hole at the bottom of that bottle and insert a small pipe. Cover this portion with a rubber balloon or rubber sheet. Now you have to pour water. You can see that this balloon will bulge out. That balloon will bulge out. Okay, means the liquids also exerts pressure on the sides of the container. The liquid will exert pressure on the sides of the container. So if this one is suppose is a beaker, it will exert pressure in the downward direction, that is towards the base of the container. At the same time, it will exert pressure on the walls or sides of the container. So this pressure, the pressure exerted by a liquid on the sides of the container, that pressure is known as lateral pressure. Lateral pressure. Okay, that is known as lateral pressure. The pressure exerted by a liquid on the walls of the container, that is known as lateral pressure, and this lateral pressure increases with depth. Increases with depth. So first here, suppose only this much water is there. So this is the depth of the water or the height of the liquid column. Height of the liquid column. Here, normally when you say the height of the liquid column, we will measure it in the downward direction from the surface of the water. We will measure the height of the liquid column from the surface of water in the downward direction. Okay, height of the liquid column is this much. In the second case, the bulging is more because this much water is there. So this is the height of the liquid column. This is the height of the liquid column. We will measure it from the surface of the water in the downward direction. That is the height of the liquid column. So when the height of the liquid column increases, means depth increases. Depth increases. So lateral pressure also increases. That's about activity 11.8 and activity 11.9. Activity 11.10 is there, that is, take an empty plastic bottle or a cylindrical container. You can take a used tin of talcum powder or plastic bottle, drill 4 holes all around near the bottom of the bottle. Make sure that the holes are at the same height from the bottom. Now we fill the bottle with water. What do you observe? Two the different streams of water coming out of the hole fall at the same distance from the bottle. What does they indicate? So that is the next activity. This diagram or this diagram. Okay. Here you need to take a cylindrical bottle. You can use the discarded bottle of Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Okay. Now make 4 holes at the bottom of the bottle. Make sure that all the 4 holes are at the same height from the bottom. Make sure that all these 4 holes are at the same height from the bottom of the bottle. Okay. So the 4 holes should be at the same height from the bottom of the bottle. Now you have to fill water. When you fill water, different streams of water will come out. Different streams of water will come out and they fall at the same distance from the bottle. They will fall at the same distance from the bottle. Means this distance and this distance will be same. Okay. They will fall at the same distance from the bottle. That is, at same depth, water pressure or water exerts equal pressure. Water exerts equal pressure at the same depth. At the same depth, water exerts equal pressure. This one I will draw it in this way. Instead of drawing cylindrical bottle, I am used to draw this one is a level. Water level is here. Here I make mark point A, B, C. Okay, 3 points I mark. These 3 points are at the same height from the bottom of the water. These 3 points are at the same height from the bottom of the water. Now when you fill water in this beaker, through the 3 holes the water will come out. Okay, through the 3 holes the water will come out and it will fall at the same distance from the bottle or from the beaker. It will fall at the same distance from the bottle or from the beaker. Suppose this one will fall. This distance is 5 centimeter. This distance is also 5 centimeter. The water from this hole is also 5 centimeter from the bottle. Means water will exert equal pressure. Water will exert equal pressure at same depth. Water will exert equal pressure at the same depth. That's activity 11.10. The figure is given in your textbook. That is figure 11.6. Here I made 3 holes A and B, but the condition is that these 3 holes are not at the same level. These 3 holes are not at the same level from the bottom of the container. Okay. So from the bottom I mark A, then I mark B, then I mark C. So 3 holes are there. Now when we fill water in this beaker, the water will come out of this beaker. Here different streams of water will come out. You can see in the diagram itself, the water from the stream or the water from the hole A will travel more distance, or the distance moved by the water from this hole A is more. Strongest jet will be there from the hole A. Means the force of the water through this hole will be more. Then here through B it is not that much when compared to A, and through C it is less than when we compare with that of B and A. Okay. So that means that pressure increases with depth. The water pressure increases with depth. So from this height, only this much height is there. That is the height. Only that much height is there. So in that case, the water come out from the whole sea will be a weak stream. Will be a weak stream. Or the force of the water coming out from that whole sea is less or weak. The force of water that coming out from that whole sea is weak or less. Now for the second one, this much is the height of the liquid column. So the depth is increased. The height of the liquid column is more when compared to sea. So the water coming out from that hole B is more, or the force with which the water coming out from that hole B is more. Then when you compare with A, this is the height of the liquid column. So the depth is increased. So water will exert more pressure at A and less pressure at C. At the point C, the pressure exerted by the liquid will be less. The pressure exerted by the liquid at the point A will be more. That means the pressure exerted by a liquid increases with depth. The pressure exerted by a liquid increases with depth. Then here 5 different shades are given. Containers are there. They have different shades. But the level of the water in all these containers are same. Level of water in all these containers are same. Means here, this is the height of the liquid level.